alright?
I am. How are you?
Alright. Yeah.
So, today's episode you wanted to talk about petty revenge.
I did.
Go.
So I'm going to start with generic stuff. So, like splitting up with somebody, sticking fish into curtain poles, messing about in cupboards, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Spilling stuff so it smells. But my favourite, and this is a true one, so it's not my story, it's third party, but it's still brilliant.
Right.
So Connor once met somebody in a pub, and just getting talking, having a beer, not really friends, but they'd been together all night kind of thing. And he got on about a girlfriend he'd recently split up with. So he decided it was, let's call it, done.
So he decided to.
Yeah, he decided to call it, so it was done. Said to her, look, I'm going off for a bit, by the time I get back, I don't want you here. So he returns, house looks fine, everything's sound. A couple of weeks later, he's putting his baby to bed, goes like that to pull the curtains, and immediately he sees on his lawn that this woman has taken weed killer and spelled out C-U-N-T across the lawn, but maybe 100 times. And that's literally what we were looking at from the bedroom window, was C-U-N-T 100 times in the lawn, which I just think is brilliant.
It's brilliant, but there's not what you can do to rectify that until it
Grows
outgrows
out.
itself. And if it's winter, you've got that all winter until...
You can reseed. You'd have to
my
reseed,
God.
wouldn't you? Because it'd kill everything.
I mean, that's pretty brutal.
It's brilliant though, isn't it? That's like extra.
That,
Like, this woman is clearly just insane and still running about the UK doing shit like this, which makes it even more brilliant.
she needs to be banned from buying weed.
I just think it's brilliant. One of my petty revenges, which I've shared with a lot of people, but not the person I did it to.
Maybe not mention that person.
So I breastfed my boy, and every time his dad upset me, I'd make him a breast milk cup of tea.
Let's hope
Titty, straight in the cup, every time. You enjoying that cup of tea? Is it any good one? Nice.
It's sweet. You're nasty.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It is brilliant.
Passive, that's what it is. You want revenge without people knowing you've taken revenge.
Mine is a bit revengey, but a little bit,
Funny.
yeah, and she deserved it. So, mine's about my mum.
Yeah.
I'll always call her Susan because we have a horrible relationship. She's not a nice person, so please,
I can't wait until she watches this.
please don't think that I'm being nasty. I'm going to do impressions of her, and she is deaf.
And say, and were you?
Yeah. Partially deaf though. So I'm not taking the mick out of deaf people, I'm just taking the mick out of her. So one time she didn't realise that I had a key cut. So what I'd do is I'd wait for her to go to bed, and I had to wait till she went to bed because the dog would bark as soon as I put key in the door. So once the room aids are out, she don't hear nothing. So I'd go in, and me and my friend would do stuff like we'd put a TV where a microwave's meant to go, and a microwave where a TV is meant to go, and we'd turn all the photos upside down and just swap stuff around, fridge stuff in freezer, freezer stuff in fridge. Well,
I'm just making it difficult for her to live, basically.
well, yeah, but she'd come down
It's a little bit sleeping with the enemy. Do you know, like when she opens the drawers
Yeah.
and everything's like in uniform?
Yeah, she didn't know what to expect.
That's like mental.
keeping it fresh. So she'd ring me and she'd go, Rachel, I've just been downstairs. All my freezer stuff is defrosted. I go, why is that? Because you've fucking been in my house, haven't you? How would I get in your house? You must have a key. I don't. So for a week she didn't 100% know how I was doing it. But she kind of knew it was me because I'm the only person that do something like that.
Right.
So then I thought I'd up the ante. So I'd be in her house, and then before she's going out, she'd be upstairs getting ready to go out. So before she's off to the post office to pick up a gyro, I'd put all the shoes under water and then put them in the freezer. Bear in mind, I've not lived with my mum since I was about 5, 6, so I couldn't do this any other time apart from when I was visiting or breaking in. So she'd come downstairs and where's my fucking shoes? I go, I don't know, where have you left them? And then she'd be looking everywhere, and I go, oh, have you checked freezer? Why would they be in the fucking freezer? I don't know. Go and have a look. They're frozen. Well, why? You put them in the freezer. And I go, well, you're going to have to defrost them before you can go out.
That's not my favourite one, keep going.
Right, there's one more and then the finale one.
Yeah.
So
Is the finale what I think it's going to be?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she used to get a bath every time she went out. And one day I just thought it'd be funny to put cooking oil in her shampoo because she used to use baby shampoo and it's the same colour.
Yeah.
So she'd wash her hair with her oil and she'd get out and I'm waiting. And I heard her get out of the bath and go, and I could hear her mumbling upstairs, Rachel! Like 3, 2, 1. What's wrong with my hair? And I come upstairs and I went, oh, that's looking a bit shiny. What's wrong with it? I'm drying it, it's burning. I'm like, oh, that's not normal, is it? Have you done something to my shampoo? I'm like, no, I haven't done nothing to your shampoo. I don't know what you're on about. And then, fucking crazy. Well, you shouldn't really wash your hair in cooking oil. I haven't washed my hair in fucking Have you put fucking cooking oil in my shampoo? I might have done. No, Rachel, it's not funny. You're taking it too fucking far.
I think I've just had some sent in.
And then my finale.
Do your finale.
So there used to be a field that was near a house, I don't know if it's still there, that had horses on it. So I went up to this horse and I stroked it, to gain its trust. Like, come with me, and I'm walking down the path and it's happy to come with me. Put it in a living room. And the way her house is set out, you go in and this is a hallway, it's just a square. Stairs are in front of you, kitchen's there, living room's there, but you can get through to the kitchen via the living room.
Yeah.
So, put the horse in the living room, and I thought, oh, it's calm and stuff. I heard her coming downstairs, so I ran into the kitchen because I knew
You were
she
your mate, weren't you, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she went straight into the living room. What the fuck is that? And I'm laughing, and I'm in the kitchen, I'm like, this is so funny. And she's like, oh my god, fucking horse. and I'm crying, and she has to put her hearing aid on loop to ring, so I knew as soon as her hearing aid were on loop, you can hear it, meow, that I could laugh because she wouldn't hear out. And she rings me and my phone's ringing, I'm going, hello? Rachel, there's a fucking horse in my living room. Why? Why have you got a horse in your living room? You fucking know, fool, why there's a horse in my living room? You put it there. Oh, what are you on about? I'm at college, I don't put an horse in your living room. Oh, it's doing a fucking shit on the floor, Rachel, come and remove it. And I was like, what are you on about? Are you on drugs? It's eating my fucking sofa! Rachel, please! And I'm like, crying, and then she's like, you have to come and get it. So I come in the living room. She's like, it's not funny, Rachel, you've taken it too far. So I'm trying to get the horse out quickly because she's getting mad. Horse is getting stressed. And I'm there trying to lead it out of the house. And I don't want to go downstairs, so it's like this. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. And then after that, I laid off the price a bit because
the police were coming.
I'm probably going to get arrested. There were a few more, but we'll talk about them in other episodes. But
that's so funny.
But apart from that, I don't really get into petty revenge.
That's an absolute lie. It's not revenge as such, but stuff we pull. And again, I'm sorry, Kate. Poor Kate. The stuff we pull on that girl is just gross. And I know it's not petty revenge, but it's petty.
It's petty, and it's not revenge. It's pranks.
Be mean.
It's not being mean. It's pranks.
Pranks. You're just a woke bully.
I'm a woke bully. I'm PC bullying.
But yeah, that'll take you on to News Round as a new segment.
Yeah.
News Round.
You're correct. So we thought that every episode we're going to bring in a segment called News Round where we're not going to know about each other's story beforehand, but each week, each episode, Tony will pick a story from around the world and I will, and then we'll talk about it. So
go on, you go first.
Actually, I don't need my phone.
We'll put it up. Yeah.
I am going to put up
the video.
some of the video, and I'll try not to give while I'm talking about it. So this woman in America, she found out that her husband was cheating on her. She was very upset, as would anybody, and she thought, how can I get him back? So another person might cheat back, cut up his clothes, slash his tyres.
Petty revenge.
Petty revenge. This kind of ain't petty, it's kind of it's petty, but it could have serious
extra.
repercussions. Yeah, extra.
Extra.
So, what she does, now if there's only one way of saying it, she takes a shit.
Takes a shit.
Well, it's a few. You'll see the video. She seasons her shit. She deep fries it,
Yeah.
and then serves him it for his tea.
What does he think he's eating?
I don't know.
Did we ever get confirmation whether he ate it?
I've not found anything to say
so
that he's
hope
eaten
he
it,
did.
but if he did eat it, I'm pretty sure that's a prison sentence. Which is looking at. No, I don't think I'd ever stoop to that level.
But you'd like to know somebody that did.
Yeah, just to see what the reaction looked like. If I ate shit,
That you didn't know was shit.
I'd have to have some surgery of some sort.
Like, have all your teeth removed and re-put back in.
Yeah, because I'd never feel clean again. I know you've got a juicy one because I've seen it on your phone.
Right.
You were looking it up.
So, mine's probably a popular one to be fair, but I can't stop reading about her. Like, I just cannot stop reading about this story. Kira Cousins, the fake baby.
Oh.
I think it's hilarious. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people were hurt. I know it upset a lot of people. But what?
It's not funny that people got hurt, but it's the extent and the ridiculousness of it that is quite funny.
And like, I've read loads of like comments and stuff about Kira Cousins and this fake baby saying, well, how would you not know it were a baby? How would you not know a doll? Sorry, how would you not know it were a doll? How would you not know it were a doll? But who is going to go to a woman who they've seen pregnant, celebrated a pregnancy, then seen her walk out of hospital and tell her a baby wasn't real? How do you do that? When you've witnessed it with your own eyes.
I know, and I find it mad that a friend picked her up after a few days, took her to her old workplace, and she took the baby to go meet all the Morrison's mates. Everyone giving her money and stuff, you know, she needs some more doll outfits. Everyone giving her money and congratulations.
1,500 quid? She got
1,500.
She got, so no, there'll have been way more than that, but I believe it were her grandparents, I might have that wrong, but her grandparents bought her the pram, which were £1,000.
And she could have just got one from Toys R Us.
And, yeah, literally. And then it were a family member who couldn't make a baby shower, and they sent her 500 quid. So that's without all the little trinket gifts.
Yeah.
And that there were £1,500 just there alone in cash. That's insane.
But I just think it's mad that a mate had her in a baby seat in the back of her car, because Ola now, she's 3, but I always look in my wing mirror.
To check the baby's okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's just to have a little look,
Yeah.
see if she's alright, and I've always done it. So I do that with any child that were in the back of my car.
It's a funny
And
one.
then I know that if she's like in a blanket and stuff and she just looks asleep and you've got to concentrate on the road, but then her getting her out of the car seat and then into the pram and then into the house to meet her family.
Yeah. And then what I don't understand as well, like, I didn't realise until very recently, she still lived at home with mum. So,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, so it were a mum that found out, so
How long did it take her?
it only went on about 5 days. But that's what I mean, like 5 days, especially if someone, like, totally different if somebody's just passing in or coming to visit, you can say, oh, they're having a sleep or whatever. But if you've not heard a baby cry for 5 days,
You'd be worried.
that's a long time. Like, I wouldn't have even been thinking in my head that it was a fake baby. I'd be thinking that she was ill,
Yeah.
that she had some kind of postnatal depression or out like that. Because there's no way, even if I thought that baby looked like a doll, how do you then verbalise that to somebody when you've just seen them pregnant and you've just celebrated the pregnancy, and then you get a picture of them walking out of an hospital? Because she's got to have accessed an hospital to take that generic walking out with a car seat picture.
I know, and it's mad to me. And the video that I've seen of her at the baby shower, her bump looks real. There's a video where she's showing the baby's kicking, but obviously she must have just been
Twinging.
Yeah.
Twitching.
But I can't do that with my belly.
And then, like, when they realise it's a girl and she, like, falls to her knees and that, and she's like, oh, what moon?
That's Oscar performance, that, isn't
It's
it?
mental.
But she must have some deep-seated mental health issues. Because you have stuff like Munchausen, don't you, where you make up illnesses.
Factitious
disorder. Sorry, factitious disorder.
I only know that because we were talking about it the other day.
Yeah. Factitious disorder, Munchausen, or Munchausen by proxy,
Yeah.
where you go that much into it that you start believing it. But it's hard to do that if you're pretending to have a baby, because you're not going to sleep in that bump. You're going to take it off,
Yeah.
you're going to get a shower, people are going to be like, oh, have you got a picture? So you're going to have to physically look for scan photos online and edit them. I don't know.
Plus, if she truly believed that was a real baby, like you said, she was down that path where her head had gone,
Yeah.
she wouldn't have been afraid of people looking at it because
She'd
she'd have thought it was real.
It's just,
Do you know what I mean?
It blows my mind.
If she'd gone that far, that she genuinely believed all these experiences were real, she'd have believed that baby were real and she'd have never kept anybody away from it, which then makes it calculated.
Yeah.
It's an hard one. Where if she'd have just lost plot? Look at my baby, look at my baby.
It's like that story with Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and I know that this is completely off topic, but
You love Gypsy Rose, don't you? We talk about Gypsy Rose an awful lot, I have to admit.
it's not that I love her, it's that I'm conflicted. Because she was treated awfully by her mum, like having her teeth taken out, and
But I think she knew what she was doing though. I don't think for 1 second, when she makes out that she didn't realise I was going to go through with it and that, I think she totally wanted that to happen.
I know, but what I'm saying is, like, all her world was just a mum. And a mum saying, right, so we can get this trip to Florida, we need to, not that we need to do this, you've got cancer,
Yeah.
you've got cerebral palsy, you need your teeth taken out, you need to be fed by a tube, and all these doctors doing it. Like, so she
But
was,
why did she never speak up? Because when she was at home, she'd walk about.
because she knows no other life, does she?
Yeah,
She
I
just
suppose.
knows that she's got to do this, and her mum was quite abusive with her and stuff, and I get all that. But even in the film, and I know it is real life what happened, and she meets that boy at the cinema, and she's dressed as a princess in a gown, and
I hope it were all real and it wasn't just theatrised for telly. I hope all that were real.
well, it were read in court documents and stuff, so
Not
I think
really.
it was real. But I think that she knew that boy was going to kill her mum.
Absolutely.
She was supposed to do it with him, but then she panicked and ran into the bathroom and put her hands over her ears.
Yeah, so I've only seen like the dramatised, you know, the
Yeah.
series where it's like 7 episodes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've watched that and that's what happens in there. But with these things, you never know how much is
Yeah, which is dramatised or
and
not.
what's real.
Yeah, so, yeah, and then she went to prison. But the thing is he was going to rape her mum.
Is that what it said in like the actual
Sorry,
pod?
rape her mum.
Great, we'll fix that.
And he pulled her trousers down and stuff to do it, but then he decided against it and instead just stabbed her.
So were this while she was still alive who were going to rape her? Dodgy, innit?
Yeah, so they both did need to go to prison because
It were wrong.
they've taken a life, and I don't think that Gypsy should have got life, which she didn't, but I also don't think he should have, because he's got
I
life
also-
without the possibility of parole. And I think
As a
it's-
child, I think he
yeah,
was
as a child.
manipulated in some form as
Yeah,
well.
and your mind's not fully developed till you're 25, so there's a lot of ways that he could be reprogrammed to know how to live as a normal
And
citizen.
he would clearly want it was like a lust thing. He was just so in love with her that he'd just done
Anything, yeah.
to keep her. Shit, isn't it?
And then I've watched a documentary after her release, and she's now a celebrity.
Ain't that wild? Is that not wild?
I've never heard of another killer.
Come out and get all that publicity.
Well, especially-
But a different, like, so you probably have heard killers come out of prison and get a lot of publicity, but it's bad press, and she's not getting any bad press. It's all really positive press.
Her documentary is called Life After Lockup, I think, or something. Might not be, that might be something else. I get right into my prison stuff. And the first few days that she was released, you had people screaming, "Can I have a picture? Can I have your autograph?"
mental.
That is mad. And now that she's in a new relationship and she's had a kid and stuff, it's quietened down a bit. But and there is people that are starting to hate on her a little bit. But
What about that
it's
guy
just
who
mad.
like stood by her and wrote to her in jail and that, and then like as soon as she came out of jail, she went, "I don't want to be with you anymore."
No, she had a boyfriend.
Didn't she marry him, or we're gonna marry him?
She had a boyfriend that she was in prison
The
with.
bigger guy?
No, the smaller guy, the one she's with now.
Ah, right, okay.
So she was with him, and then they were talking about getting married, they were engaged, and then he broke up with her.
While she was still in jail?
Yeah.
Right,
She
okay.
was heartbroken and stuff, so then she met Ryan, the bigger guy.
The bigger guy.
And they got married in jail,
Mm.
and then came out, and there were this documentary come out, and then lo and behold, that other guy
Well,
came back, and then but the bigger guy Ryan, I think it's called Ryan, it was very controlling. And
what with her?
Yeah, like even in the documentary, he talks to her like a child. Like she said,
Like a man would.
she said, because I'm going to be indoors all day and stuff, I want to get a dog. But Gypsy, do you know what that entails? That you've got to feed it, you've got to walk it, it's got vet bills. Like your father said to me, Mummy, I want lizard.
Well, you probably said to her, wouldn't you, we're not getting a lizard
I'd
because
say
you won't
to
look
her-
after it.
I'd say yeah, but your other mummy will say no.
You've got to stop doing that. You've got to stop being the fun mum.
I'm a good cop. I'm not on a night because I value my sleep. But yeah, so Munchausen syndrome is
Yeah, so I
Not fun.
suppose it's like that, but it's not because she's not saying anybody's.
she's not saying she's ill or anybody else
Yeah.
is ill.
She did tell Dad that baby had died when her mum copped her out though.
But maybe that is factitious disorder then, because she's
Realised she's been caught. Right, let's kill it. So her mum found out. So this
Yeah,
might
do
be.
you know, do you know she should set up a charity thing? For a heart defect charity.
Well, there were that, right, and then there were another one, but I don't know if it's a rumour. After all this came out, apparently she set up another GoFundMe saying, due to recent events, I'm in a position where I've got nobody to work, nowhere to live, nowhere,
Yeah.
But I don't know if it were true. I don't know if that were just like an online rumour that were going around. And then the last I read of her is she's disappeared.
Yeah,
But I'm
where's she
sure
gone?
Netflix have bought into it. I've seen that a couple of times, so I hope they have.
Loads of people are saying this has got to be Netflix.
It's got to
drama.
be.
It's got to be.
After that, that catfishing with that mum, it's got to be.
Yeah, because that and they got some episodes out of that, didn't they? They took it for all it was worth. They just
I can't
squeezed
believe
that.
they made that mum sit in an interview and admit over and over and over again that she'd sent that text message to a 13-year-old.
Just for people that don't know what Tony's on about, there was an American Netflix program where this girl was with this boy and they was in a relationship and they'd been together for a while, hadn't they?
Yeah.
And then she was getting all these messages saying, kill yourself, I've done sexual stuff with your boyfriend and he's going to break up with you,
Just a
don't
lot,
like you,
wasn't it?
no one likes you, you're fat, you're ugly, all this. It were extra. And then it went on for like 3-4 years, didn't it? A long
It's
time.
a long time. Like,
Might
There
not
were
have been
literally
3-4 years. but it
other
was-
people got accused of it and all sorts, didn't
Yeah.
they? There were a girl that were getting bullied at school because they thought it were her and it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with her.
Anyway, it turns out it was a mum. And mum was doing it because she thought that her daughter had drifted away from her in her teenage years and she wanted her daughter to console in her, to bring them closer together, but
But instead she went to jail.
yeah, she went to prison instead. That's mad.
Crazy. You'll probably have to do that as well. Quite a lot, what you've just done. So anybody who hadn't followed what Tony's saying,
Yeah, I will have to do this a lot because,
I jump.
yeah, Tony will send me a text message and before I've even responded to it, she's already had the conversation that we've not had in her own head and she's 7 chapters in and I'm like, what are you on about? And she'll read back and go, oh, yeah, I know where I've gone wrong. So if she does that, I will fill in the blanks.
Thank you for that.
But I think that wraps up this
That
episode pretty nicely.
Nice one. Let's go.